Hi everybody, just a quick update on Field Guide. Almost have it done, and I've added a subtitle that says Methods to End the Madness. I was listening to someone who was down at a city, and they were talking to people about the problems and the situations and things that we have going on, you know, with all the woke stuff and queer and all the things that are going on in Target, and not just Target, the Budweiser thing, name it, just name it. I mean, it's just everywhere. Drag queens and the whole bit. And I was thinking, you know, they were kind of chiding the church and public leaders and stuff, and saying, you know, we just are letting people get ahead and get away with this and shoving it down our throat. It's like, you know, I don't need to affirm that people think they're something or another. That's not my deal. My deal is to find out who they really are and offer that information, you know, as I see it from heaven. So, but I was thinking, you know, it's not that the people are unwilling. It's just that they don't know how. They don't know how. I didn't know how. Okay, so and so when we were being trained on the field, we were being trained by God on the field at New Age events, at gay pride events, at Burning Man, at the porn convention, at different pagan festivals and different things like that. We were being trained on the field what to do and how to do it and how to go about it. God began to shift all of our thinking. He started telling us how we're communicating and how it's ineffective, and that we need to change these things in order for us to be able to really be effective in reaching people that are in different categories of life and different life choices. And the thing that caught me is that, you know, we didn't even hit the nail on the head, so to speak. We didn't even address the obvious situation. What we did is we came around a different way. We came around a different way where people didn't have any argument with us. They didn't have any way to be upset with us or any of that. We just offered. We do some cool spiritual stuff. You know, we have some energy healing. We've got some, you know, some psalm words and words that of life that will bring a clarity to minds. You know, we even do now, would you like an encounter with the spirit of clarity? That was brilliant. Would you like an encounter with the spirit of clarity? You know, I've had it, and it's so cool. It's so great. It's like all the fog lifts and all that kind of stuff. And people are like, yes. And so I had to start changing the way I was phrasing my language to people who were seeking. And now I'm teaching the church how to do it, because we do have the equipping. Jesus has freely given us all things that pertain unto life and godliness. And so we just need to take those things, and we need to be able to learn how to navigate today's culture, and so that we're not getting in arguments, we're not frustrated, we're not walking away, we're not having knee-jerk reactions and spouting off and going crazy. It's like we have the answer. We just need to be calm about how we present it, and we need to be able to come in a way that they didn't expect and that God sees. That they just need to, we're looking for some way to get a bridge down so that we can begin to communicate truth to people with language and words that they need. So I just want to thank you guys for being so supportive of the book Words That Work. You can get it on my website, cindymcgill.org. And then Field Guide Methods to End the Madness will be coming out, and they're proven and creative strategies on reaching today's culture. So when this comes out, it should be out. I'm trying to get it out to the editor by the end of next week, and then I will have it done so that you can have it by mid-June and then July. So we'll have it for you. It'll be really helpful. A lot of good tools, a lot of good things that we learned. Just literally, we had to be retrained. We didn't know what we were doing, and now we found out how. You know, how he says, you look at your ways are not my ways, your thoughts are not my thoughts. So we just need to go with his ways and his thoughts, and to reach his people. Okay, they're not our people, they're his people. How do we reach them? What do we do? How do we go about this? So I've got some stories that I'll tell you in there, and I'm also going to be doing here just in a second a video with Jenny Donnelly on her voice. I'll be at that conference in July and August. or excuse me, July in Oregon. And if you want to come, it's free. It's at the convention center. So it's going to be a really big event, and it's something that people need to be aware of, and you ought to be able to be trained and be equipped and be encouraged. And so I'll have a field guide there with me, as well as Words That Work and the Dream Book, you know. So that's my whole thing. And then I'm going to be training. I'm going to get, we're working on getting a venue so we can launch a huge outreach to Vegas in October. We want to send you out. We want to give you tools in your hands, and so you can go practice with other people in teams, and you can be excited about the people that you encounter, reading tattoos, being able to give all kinds of words of word art, you know, clarity readings. You know, it's funny because you can stand right by the oxygen thing. They have these oxygen things where you put them on your nose, you know, kind of like in a hospital. They have those things at kiosks and stuff in Vegas. So you can stand by one of those and go, would you like to have an encounter with the spirit of clarity? After they've had their oxygen thing, and they're probably going to go, yes, absolutely. And so you just do, and then the Holy Spirit comes, because the Spirit of God brings truth, and truth sets people free, right? So we've learned all these things. It's so much fun. It's not weird. It's just creative. That's all there is to it. So I also want to thank you guys, those of you that have been supporting us and financially, and helping us get this stuff out, and getting things going, and helping us with camera equipment, and with airfares and different things that we have in order to go out into the highways and byways, be able to train you. We are planning to do a training in the Dallas area. I've already got a little contact. I'm going to get a hold of them, and then we're going to do one in I'm doing, of course, the Her Voice in in July in Oregon. Then we're doing the big training in Vegas, hopefully October-ish, if not early November. So we're going to do it when it's not so suffocatingly hot, and we're going to give you so many fun things to do. And we only have a limit of how many people we can bring. So I'll have a sign-up sheet. We'll be running registration through the website. Again, sign up for the Shout, cindymcgill.org. Make sure that you get the book Words at Work, get the Dream Book, get the Dream Journal too, and then I will have the field guide out right away. Methods to End the Madness. So I'm excited. It's been, what a journey, right? What a journey. I love it. It's like, okay, well, this is different. And it works, and it's fun, and so we'll have a good time. All right, I love you guys. I've got another interview I have to do, so I want to just say bye to you, but thank you again for all of you that have sown and are sowing into Hope for the Harvest. That's my ministry, and that we're going to get people trained, equipped, launch. We want to go to DC. I want to go into the areas where people live. Everybody's got a dog. In Field Guide, I'll talk about dog reading. People, this older guy came up to us and said, does your wife read dogs? And he goes, no, it's a prop, you know, because they wouldn't let us talk to him, but they'll let us talk to their dog, and then they're listening, right? So it's fun. All right, I will talk with you soon. Love you guys, and we will get this out. All right, bye.